All right. Okay. So for this video, I will be putting my hair into a slick bun. I say slick because what's slick to me may not be slick to you. So I will just be putting my hair into a bun. This is a method or a way that I just recently kind of started doing my hair into a bun, and I will just be showing how I do that. With this way, and this is the reason why I do my hair this way or put it in the bun this way, is because I don't get headaches from it. I still get to have all my edges. My edges are still intact. I don't feel like it's pulling at my edges or has too much tension. And I don't have to use a whole lot of products. Like usually, or in the past, I tried to do it and the bun would be too tight and it would just hurt, or it would be drenched like in the middle. It would stay wet for days and that irritated my scalp, or I was afraid that it was always gonna smell. The way that I'm doing it today, it won't smell, or it hasn't smelled. And then there's something else. There's one more thing. I'll be feeling like it'd be thinning out my edges. It just, you know. Well, anywho, so I'm gonna be putting my hair into a bun. So my hair is parted. It's not a straight part. My parts are never straight, and it's part just a little weird. I would usually do it here, but my hair has been parted like that for a while, and I felt like I was getting a bald spot, so gotta switch up the parts every now and then. So this is my hair. It's not freshly washed, but I did co-wash it in the shower. So I will be taking it, oh, maybe I should show what I have. So I have a spray bottle for when my hair gets dry. In the front, it gets dry quicker than anywhere else. So I will be using this if it gets too dry. And then I have some leave-in conditioner, nothing specific. I just kind of have this one, trying it out. I like it, it's kind of thick. What the? There we go. Yes, so this one's thick, and I like any type of thick cream works well for me. And then I have some oil, a little oil mixture that I got. I really don't have much of it left, and I need to put some more in here, but I will be using this as well. And then a brush to brush down my hair. And then a headband that I will be using as a hair tie, and then a hair tie. And some clips. I have 2 clips. So, getting started, I will be putting half my hair up, and then I'll take the other half and add it later. Oh, it's not even half, so really it's like 3/4 on this side, but whatever. And then I will be sectioning this off and adding the product into my hair. Okay, So after I put all the product that I would like in my hair, I then proceed to brush it. I can't get no piece. It's not great. So you just kind of brush it. I mean, I feel like if you add gel, it'll be slicker, but I don't really like gel. Nor can I find a gel that like really smooths it out and doesn't create too much like buildup and residue. Like this is just leave-in conditioner, so when it dries, it's not gonna be like hard or flaky. So after I brush it, I kind of gather it a little, well, a lot. And then from here, I try to get it as close to like the back of my neck as possible. And then I start to braid it. So not a French braid or Dutch braid or whatever kind of braid, a cornrow. So separate it into 3 pieces. Now the only trick here is trying to figure out which piece to tuck first so that it doesn't create a lump on the side of your head. But I actually don't mind it. I need to braid it. I don't know if I can really show my braid. So then that way, when it's time to put it in a bun, you just grab it, and then you grab the other braid, and then that's how you get it. Now, if you want a more sleek look, then throw some gel on it. But if that's good enough for you, then you don't need any gel. Then you just gather it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna add just a wee bit more product to the top, just because I like for it to be just a little better. Then brush it one more time, brush it all back, and then take your hair tie, whichever one you use. I use a headband, so I'll be taking my headband like so. And I'll brush it one more time before. I'm gonna take my headband and I put it up. Okay, I don't put it too tight because I don't want a headache, nor do I want it to like pull in certain areas because that's gonna be a problem. And I add some oil to, you know, it's a weird broke bottle, but here we go. And then before I brush it one last time, I take my braids. Oh, this one come loose. I keep mine braided. I mean, I feel like people can unbraid theirs if you don't want like a braided bun, but I don't mind because when I take it down tomorrow to let it dry a little bit more in the middle, I need it to all stay together. So I just take my braid and just wrap it around, and then I take the other braid and wrap it around as well. I'm trying to just figure out which way it looks a little less dumb. Okay. After that, I just put on a scarf and call it a day. One thing is the scarf slides back like no other. So it kind of don't really lay it the way I would like it to. But I'm gonna just put this on. And then I guess if I remember, I can show what it looks like in the morning. Okay, get it together, get it together. So that is basically, oh, I look bald. That is basically what I do to put my hair in a slick bun. I say slick because it's slick for me. I've come a long way and I feel like that's as slick as it's gonna get without me having to pile on too much product or to put a lot of gel or like, I don't know, like sticky product in my hair. Okay, so this is my hair after a full day. No gel, so it still kind of stayed pretty decently. I wasn't, okay, well, this little piece right here needs some help, but I wasn't going to take my hair out, but for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna show what I do after like a day or two of having my hair in the bun to help it dry within the middle, because I did put product in there, not a whole lot, but enough to where the bun makes it harder for it to dry. So usually I just take out, and I would just like to point out, I still don't have a headache. There's no tension on my hair. And I guess the biggest thing about having this and the headaches is because I don't really take medicine. I don't, unless my headache is like, my head is like really throbbing and it takes forever for the headache to go away. I don't really take medicine. So I really be against headaches and I don't want them. So that's why it was important for me to even, you know, if I want to get even close to having a slick bun, I needed to figure out a way. This collar is weird, but whatever. So yes, I usually just take it out like this, let it dry in the middle. It still is a little wet. It's not super wet, but after a day, this part is all dry. So it kind of holds its form. I still put a scarf on and then I like go to sleep like this or whichever way is comfortable. Sometimes I got to put the braids up kind of like this as I go to sleep. And that's under a bonnet, but that's basically what I do. And I think last time I did this, I wore it for like a week and the bun was all right. And what I like about this is that it's like easy to refresh. If it do get a little raggedy around the edges or a little frizzy, all you gotta do is add a little bit of product and some oil or whatever it is that you use to put your hair in a bun, and just brush it down and put it back in. And you don't really have to do much to it. You don't have to take the braids down and do it again unless you just want to re-moisturize your hair, which I think 1 to 2 times a week is good enough. I don't like doing it like too often because my hair do gotta dry out at some point, but I don't want it to dry out. I just need it to dry. But yep, this is what I do. This is my method of doing a low, well, it is low, a low sleek bun, slick bun. That's about as slick as it's gonna get for me without having to cake on product or pull all my hair back in a very tight, uncomfortable bun. So thanks for watching. That is all.